Hello, and welcome to the public information presentation for the Monroe County Department of Transportation's Edgemere Drive Bridge Reconstruction Project over Long Pond Outlet Channel in the town of Greece. My name is Thomas Polech, and I'm the Transportation Project Manager for the Monroe County Department of Transportation. I will give you a brief overview of the project, and then I will pass it off to our consultant from GPI, who will give a more detailed presentation with project specifics. The goal of this presentation is to receive questions, comments, and feedback from area residents and officials. This project will replace the existing bridge on Edgemere Drive between Wake Drive and Long Pond Road. It is funded by 100% Monroe County funding. Under normal circumstances, we would hold this meeting in a public forum. However, due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, we will instead post this presentation to the Monroe County website and YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to me by mail, email, or phone by Monday, November 30th, 2020. Bidding for this project will occur in the fall of 2021. Construction will begin in the late spring of 2022 and will continue into the summer of 2022. Residents on Edgemere Drive and Old Edgemere Drive between Loudon Point Road and Long Pond Road will receive a letter with a link to this presentation, a comment form, and a pamphlet, and will also receive a newsletter prior to the start of construction. All other residents and officials can visit the Monroe County website to access this information. Please contact me if you require any disability-related arrangements. Thank you.
Welcome to the presentation for Edgemere Drive Bridge Replacement over Long Pond Outlet Channel in the town of Greece, New York. The public outreach for this project will occur via the video presentation and pamphlet distribution due to statewide COVID-19 health emergency restrictions. There will be no in-person public meeting for this project. This presentation is intended to allow interested parties to review the project details, comment, and ask questions of the Monroe County Department of Transportation, MCDOT, as well as the consultant design staff. Please turn your attention to the aerial image with the approximate project location at the existing Edgemere Drive Bridge. Here is a closer look at the project location. From this aerial, we can see that east of the project, along the Long Pond Outlet Channel, is Goodwin Park and an existing pedestrian bridge over the outlet canal. The Edgemere Drive Bridge over Long Pond Channel was built in 1953 and is exhibiting several deficiencies that will need to be addressed. The existing bridge of two-span 50-foot long reinforced concrete structure with the following features: two clearance spans under the bridge of 25 feet each, two 12-foot wide travel lanes, one lane in each direction, two 6-foot wide shoulders, two 5-foot wide sidewalks. Clearance between rails is 46 feet. The existing bridge has a maximum underside elevation of approximately 253 feet. Based on ordinary high water elevation of 246 feet, the clearance beneath the water surface of the bottom of the bridge is approximately 7 feet under normal conditions. New York State DOT collected traffic data along Edgemere Drive in July 2019 and has determined that the current traffic volume in this segment of Edgemere Drive is approximately 2,900 vehicles per day. During the most recent 3-year time period, no accidents were reported in the project vicinity. There are no hydraulic concerns at the bridge. The water level beneath the bridge is controlled by Lake Ontario, and the flow of water along the canal is considered very minimal. The bridge replacement has no impact on the water level in Long Pond or the Long Pond Outlet Canal. There are no New York State DEC regulated wetlands within the project limits, but there are federal wetlands present. All necessary permits will be acquired before work commences in the spring of 2022. While there are no federally endangered species located within the project limits, there are some New York State DEC listed birds that may nest within the vicinity of the bridge. Measures will be taken to ensure sustainable habitats where the birds will not be impacted. In addition, further investigation may be required due to the potential presence of freshwater mollusks located with Long Pond. The Edgemere Drive highway boundary is 100 feet wide in the vicinity of the bridge. There will be no right-of-way acquisition required for the construction of this project. During construction, vehicle and pedestrian access across the bridge will be prohibited. Existing pedestrian bridge over outlet channel, located approximately a quarter of a mile east, will remain open for pedestrian traffic during and after construction. The design team has prepared a list of objectives for this project. These objectives are reconstruction of the existing bridge with a modern structure that will meet current structural, hydraulic, and geometrical codes and standards. Provide a low or maintenance-free structure that will provide at least 75 years of service life. Increase the navigational clearance for watercraft under the bridge, if feasible and reasonable. Make a general site improvement, if feasible and reasonable. Here is a photo of the existing pedestrian bridge that crosses the outlet channel and is located approximately a quarter mile to the east of the project near Goodwin Park and Long Pond Road. The current clearance under Edgemere Drive Bridge, based on the water elevation of 246 feet, is approximately 7 feet, while the clearance for the pedestrian bridge is the same water elevation is approximately 7 feet, 8 inches. There are 5 project alternatives that have been considered for this project. Alternative 1 is the no-build or null alternative. This alternative is normally discussed as a point of comparison to help justify the need for improvements. Under this alternative, the bridge would require an increased amount of maintenance, repair, and would continue to deteriorate to the point where it would be impossible to maintain traffic. At this point, the bridge would have to be closed to traffic and thus not considered a feasible alternative. Alternative 2A and 2B propose the construction of a steel girder bridge. Alternative 2A would raise the road grade by about 3.5 feet and increase the underbridge clearance by about 1.5 feet. Alternative 2B would raise the existing road grade by about a foot and would result in a decrease of the underbridge clearance by 1.5 feet due to the depth bridge beam. Alternative 3A and 3B propose the construction of a precast concrete arch bridge. Alternative 3A would raise the roadway grade at the bridge by about 3.5 feet and increase the underbridge clearance by 2.5 feet. Alternative 3B would raise the existing roadway grade by about a half a foot and result in a slight increase of the underbridge clearance by about a foot near the center of the arch, but decrease the clearance along the edges of the arch on average 2 feet. This slide further summarizes the features of Alternative 2A and shows a graphic of how the new bridge would fit into the road grade and compare to the existing bridge. As previously mentioned, this alternative would raise the road grade of the bridge by about 3.5 feet and increase the underbridge clearance by 1.5 feet. It is important to note now that all bridge alternatives propose eliminate the center pier. This will create a continuous span over the channel and improve the navigation under the bridge. This alternative is not recommended by Monroe County due to the maintenance concerns and regular painting requirements associated with steel structures over water. Alternative 2B is very similar to Alternative 2A. However, it more closely matches the existing road. As stated before, Alternative 2B would raise the existing road grade by half a foot and would result in a decrease of the underbridge clearance by 1.5 feet due to the deeper bridge beams. This alternative is not recommended by Monroe County due to the maintenance concerns highlighted in the previous alternative and due to the decreased clearance. Alternative 3A proposes the construction of a precasted concrete arch bridge with asphalt surface. The road grade at the bridge would be raised by 3.5 feet to increase the underbridge clearance by approximately 2.5 feet. Additional site enhancements consist of side slope improvements from the edge of the pavement to the water with a combination of turf near the road and stone slope protection near the water surface. Alternative 3A is the recommended alternative due to the reduced maintenance cost, durability, aesthetics, quality, and improvement to navigational capacities. Alternative 3B proposes the construction of a precasted concrete arch bridge at the existing road grade. This would result in a slight increase of the underbridge clearance by about a foot near the center of the arch. However, it would decrease the clearance along the edges of the arch by an average of 2 feet. This alternative is not recommended by Monroe County due to the decreased navigational clearance near the edges of the arch. This slide shows a comparison between the existing bridge surface and the proposed bridge surface. While the overall width of the proposed bridge is slightly narrower than the existing bridge, the existing lanes and shoulder widths of the bridge will be maintained and the sidewalk on the south side will be eliminated. No further sidewalk along Edgemere Drive are proposed. The anticipated construction cost for each of the alternatives is shown on this slide. The cost for alternative 2A is $2,412,000. The cost for alternative 2B is $2,040,000. The cost for the preferred alternative, alternative 3A, is $1,854,000. The cost of alternative 3B is $1,515,000. The anticipated schedule for the project bidding is open to November 2021. The construction itself will occur in the late spring and summer of 2022 and last 3 to 4 months, weather permitting. The reconstruction of the bridge will require a detour posted along Coon Road, Long Pond Road, Flynn Road, and Loden Point Road. Local traffic will be maintained up to the bridge closure on each side. The detour is approximately 5.3 miles long, resulting in roughly 10 additional minutes of travel time, assuming average local traffic volumes. Monroe County will coordinate with emergency services to minimize impact in the vicinity of the bridge. Lakeshore Fire District has already been notified of the future bridge closure, and the county will continue to coordinate directly with all emergency services. A copy of the proposed detour route can also be found within the informational pamphlet that is posted on the same website as the link in the presentation. If you have any questions or comments, they can be sent via the comment form found on the project website or the comment form that were recently mailed to nearby residents. We do ask that you submit all comments no later than Monday, November 30th, 2020. You can visit the project website at www.monroecounty.gov/dot-construction. The contact person for this project is Mr. Thomas Polech, PE, who provided the introduction at the beginning of this presentation and who works at the Monroe County Department of Transportation. He can be reached by either his phone number, 585-753-7747, or his email, thomaspolech@monroecounty.gov. Thank you for your time reviewing this presentation for Edgemere Drive Bridge reconstruction over Long Pond Outlet Channel in Greece, New York.